Right, welcome back, guys. Tonight, first place Ipswich Town take on second place Rotherham at the New York Stadium. Can Town continue their fine run of form to remain top of the league? Come on. Right, welcome back, guys. Tonight we're at the New York Stadium to see Ipswich Town take on Rotherham. It's first versus second, and it is really an opportunity for Ipswich Town to get off the mark and stay at the top of the league. It's looking like it's going to be a good one. The players are warm. Well, the goalkeepers are out at the moment. Nothing really coming out in the shape of the team, but in terms of what's on the cards tonight, we really do need to push on. We need to get a result. Beating those top sides is what's going to get us up this season. Obviously, in the 6 games we've played against the top 6 this season, we've only drawn 5 and lost 1. We've not won a single one of them. If we could do that tonight, it'll put us in good stead against Peterborough on Saturday. We've spoken to Rotherham fans and Ipswich fans alike tonight, so let's have a look at what they've got to say. Well, I'm here with Howard, who's made a short trip over from Leeds tonight. How are you feeling, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. It was only an hour and a half of the train for me today. So, yeah, looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, I didn't think Leeds was that far from Rotherham, but clearly it is.
Yeah, it's South Yorkshire's Rotherham and then West Yorkshire's Leeds, so yeah, it's not too bad.
I can't say you don't get geography on this channel. For all those watching, they now know. Obviously, we're in South Yorkshire tonight, but we're expecting to get 3 points, aren't we?
Yeah, well, we need to start beating these teams around us in the top 6 if we want to cement our place in the top 2, because we've struggled to do that this season.
Yeah. I'd fully expect us to continue the way we're going. Albeit whether we get a win or a draw, doesn't matter. I want to remain top of the league. Can we do that tonight?
I'm hoping so. I mean, the performance has definitely improved since that awful Christmas period we had. So, I'm hoping we can stay in this top 2 and avoid those playoffs.
Yeah. What are you going for then, mate? Final score tonight?
I'm going to say a 2-1 Town.
2-1
yeah,
Town?
2-1 Town, yeah.
Brilliant. Cheers for that, mate. Bob, this season, Rotherham, the only team to come down to Portland Road, really, and turn us over. I mean, you're looking really good. You're up there with us. You know, top versus second tonight. What do you expect?
I would expect us to win tonight. I think it's highly likely we'll win, because you'll not sit back and park the bus, and they're the teams we struggle against. Yeah. You'll come looking for a fight, you're going to get one. And when it comes to a fight, we'll be biggest dog. And biggest dog always wins in a fight.
Strong words, Bob. Strong words. I like the sound of that. Well, we're looking for a good game then.
Our record, when we've got our full squad out, and we're a match for anybody in this league. Nothing to be frightened of. They're all back tonight.
Someone said to me this season that Rotherham's home form has been pretty patchy. Would you agree with that?
Patchy at the start of the season, but he bought like 11 new players. So It takes the time, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And we intersperse that with people we brought through the academy. Put them together, it takes time. Now we're flying.
Yeah, definitely. What do you make of Paul Warne this season?
He's been learning, but he's the first to admit that.
Yeah.
He gets things wrong sometimes, and he's first to admit that. A more honest chap you couldn't wish to meet. At the end of the game, notice where he goes. He'll go and check Ipswich Town's players before he comes to the fans.
Yeah.
That's the type of guy he is.
Definitely.
A real gentleman. And it's time we had somebody like that in football. There's always got to be room for them sort of people.
Yeah. What are you going for tonight then, Bob?
I think we'll win.
Yeah?
I think
score?
2-0.
2-0. Good luck, mate. Have a good one, right? Yes, I'm here with Richard Moss. Mate, you're by yourself tonight. Where are the boys?
School night, mate. Not allowed to come.
Mum laid down the law, actually.
Bit like your lot tonight, innit? Yeah. School night, innit?
School night, all the boys are sitting in their armchairs at home. Yeah? I don't know where they are. You know, some of them blame work, but, you know, normal people get holiday for days like this. It's been in the calendar, this one. Exciting game tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, exciting game, tough game, and I think it's a game we really need to make a statement, because we ain't got that win, have we, against this top 6 team, so I'm hoping tonight we're going to perform.
Well, they come down to Portland Road and gave us a really decent game, ran out 2-0 winners. Hopefully we don't see that again tonight.
No, I think they're quite a physical team. I see a stat yesterday, they scored 22 goals from set pieces, so you know what you're going to get. They've got Crooks, the big lad, and I think it's Smith, is it, up front? Yeah. I was really impressed with him at Portman Road. I thought he had a really good game, so we've got to snuff them out, but let's hope we can play our football and show that we're the top team in the league.
Yeah, we want to remain top tonight. What are you going for then, mate, final score?
I'll go for a 2-1. I think 1-1, but I'm going to go 2-1 Town because I think we really need that win, and then hopefully we'll turn over Peterborough Saturday, and then on we go to promotion.
Yeah, definitely. Cheers for that, mate. You're a James Rotherham fan. You looking forward to tonight, mate?
Yeah, it should be a good game. Top versus second, so it should be quite a close game as well, I think.
Yeah, obviously the defeat to Peterborough recently, wasn't it? That's put you down.
Yeah, it's not the best, but I think they'll come back fighting a bit stronger tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, Warne's a Norwich fan. We don't really like him, to be fair, but he's done a pretty decent job here this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's doing well. He's got us to a good position in the league and looking for a fight for promotion. Yeah.
You're one of those sides that always seems to, get back into the Championship, then come down, but then get back there again.
Yeah.
A yo-yo side, you'd say nowadays. But what is the secret to getting promoted in League One?
I think we're just a strong enough side for League One, but we just need to get a little bit stronger to carry on playing in the Championship. We've got the right players for the League One at the moment. But we just need to build a side.
Who would you say are your best players at the moment?
Definitely Freddie and Smith on scoring goals at the moment. Definitely.
Yeah, he's dangerous, isn't he, up there? He does seem to get a goal every now and again. What you go for tonight then, mate, score-wise?
I think it'll be close, but I think we'll just get it with the home advantage 2-1 Rotherham tonight.
All right then, mate, good luck for that.
Cheers. Thank
Cheers. You. Right then, Tom, 346-mile round trip for us tonight. Pretty good journey, really, wasn't it?
Quite clear, wasn't it? We left nice and early. That's why we do it, mate. Miss all the traffic. Get here before obviously everyone gets out of work. Yeah. Lovely job, me, mate.
Weather's not the best, though, is it?
Don't expect much more when you come up north, do it. It's always raining. It's always wet. It's always cold this time of year. Yeah. Just got to deal with it, I suppose.
Yeah, we've spoken to a few Rotherham fans tonight. They're looking a bit confident. I know we'd probably say we're as confident, if not looking for a win tonight. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, why shouldn't we? I mean, since the start of the year, we've played really well. I mean, the players who were underperforming at the time really turned the corner. Your Edwards, your Judge have really stepped up in the last couple of weeks. And that's shown in their performances. Edwards absolutely brilliant at the weekend. Judge again played really well. But no, we are starting to really pick up again. It's good to see for 4 really important games, starting with tonight. Yeah,
should we look at the squad now? Get that out of the way real quick. I'm not expecting any changes, mate. You're probably going to tell me there's none.
There are no changes, mate. So
completely unchanged?
Completely unchanged. So you've got Norris, Chambers, Wilson, Edwards, Jackson, Judge, Downs, Wolfenden, Garbutt, Hughes and Keane up top. And then you've got on the bench Holy, Scouse, Norwood, Nolan, Bishop, Sears and Miles Kenlock on the bench.
So Nolan's come back in onto the bench. He weren't there on Saturday, was he?
No, I don't think he was. I mean, with the speculation, it's good to see him back on the bench. There's no chance of sending him to another promotion rival. No. On that subject, whatever the money was. If he wants to go, he can go at the end of the season. After the season's finished, but for now, no chance.
Talk about players going out. Obviously, Bartosz Bielkowski has finally left Ipswich Town, and some would say that's for a poor amount of money, but I don't agree with that. I think 900k reported. I think that's a good amount of money for a player coming out of League One who's had his best years at Ipswich Town. Would you agree? Obviously, we bought him for nothing as well.
I mean, how much did Millwall pay? We're going to pay in the summer 900k. That's it, maybe a bit less. So I don't got people complaining about the price for, because that's what they're going to pay in the summer. So what's the difference now? Maybe he's played quite well in the Championship and you think his value would have went up, but I wouldn't expect to pay for a player that's a different price, a higher price, because they've played 6 months in the league above. There's no point. But he's been a great servant to the club. In my eyes, time to go, get him off the wage bill. Hopefully that ease things up, maybe bring Garbutt in, but obviously I don't think that will happen to the end of the season. Maybe get 1 or 2 players in the next couple of days, hopefully to push us for promotion, to get us over the line.
So what are we expecting tonight then, mate, from you, firstly?
From me?
Nothing, obviously. I meant, what is your opinion of the game tonight?
Well, for me, hopefully I've got no voice at the end of the game. But on pitch, it's going to be a tough game. They're a physical team. They played us off the park at our place, but that was when we started our rut. We were starting to slump at that time, so they caught us at a good time there. Yeah. They haven't caught us at a good time here. Hopefully they don't eat my words by saying that. But it's going to be a close game. I think it'll be 1 goal in it. That goal's going to go to us. Yeah.
Who's the one to watch out for tonight then, do you reckon?
One to watch out for, Emma Hughes. Yeah. I mean, he's been absolutely brilliant in that midfield. He's been different class since he's obviously come back. I think his bite's got back in the tackle. He's not afraid to obviously put his foot in where it hurts, because obviously I think the injury was in the back of his mind at the time. But yeah, he gives you a different dimension completely. Big, strong midfielder, different complex in there compared to Dazelle, Nolan, etc. Can pass the ball. He can be a match winner as well. He had a strike on him as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
I agree. Final score, mate.
Only win 1-0, mate, away from home.
Come on. I'm here with Reese, another Rotherham fan. How are you feeling about tonight, mate?
I'm confident.
Yeah.
I feel like even though we did lose at the weekend, I feel like our own form is, good. So I think I'm confident, but I'm not really, expecting much because you are a good team and you're on top of the league. So,
We fought to get back there, I'll admit that, and we're not by any means coming here thinking that we're going to get an easy win at all. We'd like to get a draw at least and then go from there. Explain what happened at Peterborough at the weekend.
I just think it's a lack of confidence because they did beat Wickham. We're at 4-0.
Yeah.
And I feel like we just underestimated it. I feel like the form we've been on, we sort of thought we'd paced it, but we didn't really. We just, turned up,
Yeah.
tried, didn't really kick on. I couldn't really pick a man of the match as well. So
No. Hopefully it won't be one of those games tonight for you, but in terms of promotion, do you think you're there and thereabouts?
yes, I think we'll get automatics. I don't want to settle for playoffs again because it's always playoffs. I want to get it done. Either title or automatics, preferably title because it's a bit of trophy wearing it, silver wearing it. So.
Exactly. What are you going for then tonight, mate, score-wise?
3-1 Millers.
3-1.
Yeah.
Good luck, mate. Right, I'm here with Andy. Andy, mate, looking forward to tonight, firstly?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Pressed to the ground, another one to tick off. Hopefully come away with 3 points, mate.
Yeah, it's a bit steep up here, isn't it, tonight? I don't want to fall down here tonight, but I'd hope for a few goals.
Well, I'll gladly fall over, mate, if it involves a goal or two, eh?
Obviously, we've come all this way. You've come all the way from Portsmouth tonight, haven't you? You're expecting a result?
Yeah. I'll take a point,
Yeah.
but 3 points to really set a statement, I think, and really good continue the run.
Yeah, definitely. 100% agree. We've been playing some good football recently. Obviously, got that win at home. Vital win, I would say, because we've not been getting the results at home that we needed. Away from home, completely different story. We're getting results. We need to get one here tonight, don't we?
100%, as you said. Keep it going. Rotherham are up there as well. Full fixture list tonight. So if we can get 3 points, means we can take further advantage of any games in hand that we've got.
Yeah, definitely.
So fingers crossed, mate.
What are you going for then, mate? Final score?
3-1 Town.
3-1 Town. Come on.
Big game, boys. Shit.
How's that not foul? It's a foul. Fucking get rid of it. Stop it, Paul Warne, you can't. Oh no, plenty of coaches. Send the fuck up. Oh, it's beautiful, magical. What the fuck? Show back, you're actually good touch of you then, Troy. That's not centre back you can. Take your time. Oh, no, it isn't. Foul it. 2-0. Get it! Come on!
Right then, Matt, half-time, mate. 1-0 down, and to be honest, we've been bullied off the park, aren't we?
Yeah, mate, we haven't been up to standard at all. We haven't matched their levels ever since the first whistle. We haven't been physical enough. We haven't looked like we've wanted it enough. We haven't shown enough passion. It just hasn't been a good half from our perspective.
We are a lightweight team, that shows. We've got a lot of young players out there with not enough bulk on them to come up against a team like this. To be honest, didn't think their game really relied on strength too much, but I can tell why they're top of the league, because they're bully boys.
Yeah, they're massive. They're a much bigger team than us. They've bullied us over the park, every aspect, up front, midfield, defence. They've bullied us absolutely everywhere. Even our bigger players like Wolfenden, Wilson, Downs in the middle, they just haven't been strong enough.
Yeah.
They just have not been strong enough.
What can we do then, second half, to change that?
I'd like to see the introduction of Norwood up top. I just think he'd give a little bit, just his presence up top would just give us a little bit more strength. Do a little bit more than Keane. Keane hasn't had the best half. Neither has Jackson. I mean, none of us have. But just the physical approach, we need some physicality on that pitch in the second half.
What about the back? Are we assured enough, do you think? Do you think we need to get one more back there to help out?
Not at all. We don't look assured enough. We're not getting it down and playing. When we're playing it out from the back, we're just lumping it forward. We're going back to sort of last season, sort of when we were just getting the ball, lumping it forward. We haven't been able to play out the back, to be fair, because they've pressed us well, but we don't look good enough at the back. Headers are just going straight into the midfield. They're picking it up and attacking us. It's just not been good enough.
Well, there's no questions there. We need a better second half, but what are you going for, mate? Final score?
I'm going to go for a 1-1. If we bring on some fresh legs in the second half, a bit more physicality, I reckon we can nick this, because we need a draw big time to get back on the top.
Come on. Right then, boys. Sorrowful 1-0 defeat to Rotherham, and to be honest, they were the better team. There's no line there, is there at all?
Can't complain. They deserved all 3 points. The scoreline flattered us in the end, mate. Really flattered us. They could have quite easily been 3 or 4-0 up within 60 minutes. Another mistake from Will Norris cost us again. That is.
I think that's a bit harsh, Tom. That's a bit harsh, mate. That Matt Smith was all over him, and to be honest, that it came at him fast. He made a good save. Whoever's in front of him is the defender's fault, in my opinion.
Well, the second ball as well, innit? I mean, he should have held on to it, in my eyes. But the second ball should have been obviously defended a lot better. But then again, they could have scored 3 or 4. We never got going. We never got going. My criticism is, why don't we ever turn up for these big games?
Yeah.
We never turn up. Tell me once a season we actually turned up for a game in this
shocking performances against teams in the in the top half of the league. Mike, you just said that you just said it there. Hit the woodwork twice.
They hit the woodwork
and
twice, yeah.
the woodwork.
The woodwork as well.
Yeah.
They every work going.
We just went up to it.
They worked us off the pitch.
Yeah, they did.
Yep. They were there to the first balls all the time. They were solid in the tackling. In the passing was accurate. Our passing was either too feeble or too long, too heavy. It was just crap.
Hughes.
I think Norris. I know you're slating Norris, but I think if it weren't for Norris and the woodwork, we could have been 5 down. It would have been a Lincoln score.
Well, if it weren't for the woodwork, you're right. Thankfully, the woodwork was on our side.
For the fact we did.
But I think Hughes went off, and it looks like he might be injured. Swaney, what do you make of that?
It's going to be bad news for us. Hughes has done well since he's come in. I mean, he was poor today. Everyone was in the team was poor today, but since he's come back, he's been a big influence in the side and has helped us on to a few victories. He's been hungry in the midfield, so that's going to be a big miss if he is out for a certain amount of time. But on today's performance, I think the game slightly changed when Norwood came on, a bit more physicality up front, nearly scored at the end, but as Whitby said, we got what we deserved. We weren't good enough today, we didn't turn up, and then today the scoreline was flattering towards us.
Well, we do need to turn up for our home games, boys. Got Peterborough on Saturday, and the only chance of us getting,
we've got no points against the top 6 teams, have we?
I know.
So Peterborough probably get a bit win that game.
It's embarrassing, really. You can't mount a title challenge on a team that can't beat anybody in the top 6.
What's going on? We're down to 3rd. We can't pump it up anymore.
Don't start that. Right, we'll leave it there, boys. Obviously, big one on Saturday. Make sure, if you're watching this tonight or tomorrow, make sure you subscribe, give it a like, and in the meantime, come on you Blues.